Okay, here we go. Right. Okay. Well, like I said, I'm the DogeGod fixer. I'm part of the DogeGod team. I'm really pleased to be here. Really good, really, positive and really hyped to be able to present the team's project to you because the project itself, okay, is the best source of Dogecoin on the planet. And I prepared this presentation to just go through, the details about the project, to give you a taste for it, okay, and hopefully, people will actually, like what they hear and what they see. And feel free, okay, for anyone to jump in and ask questions. But why DogeGod? Well, okay, DogeGod, okay, is a token that wasn't created to create demand. It was created to support demand, and that demand was for Dogecoin. Um, Me personally, okay, I've been in crypto now since 2011, 2012. I've known about Dogecoin since it was created. Dogecoin to me has always been a joke. Then in July 2020, okay, when the rest of the world, okay, when everyone said it was an impossibility that Dogecoin would hit 1 cent, okay, it actually blew past the cent. Yeah, it blew past the cent. Okay, and then that's when my mindset changed. That's when I went from considering Dogecoin to be a joke and a waste to an asset, to a valuable asset that's worth investing in. And since then, okay, I haven't looked back. And since then, on a personal level, my quest has been to accrue as much Dogecoin as I possibly can, because I very, very much believe in the crypto. Now, if you look at the crypto today, just to give you guys like an overview of what we're talking about, okay, the rewards that Dogecoin are actually giving investors, right? Okay, these are tangible rewards, right? These are real rewards. Yeah, these aren't make-believe tokens, right? These are rewards that have real value and real utility. I mean, currently, okay, you look at the market cap, it's at 10.2 billion. Well, I did an AMA about 7 days ago now, okay, and it was 7 billion. So it's gone up 3 billion in like a week, yeah. Um, Dogecoin, we believe, okay, is at the tip of market global adoption. Okay, we believe that Dogecoin itself, okay, as it evolves, okay, is actually going to take crypto to levels that it's never been before. So it's not a case of coming up with, say, maybe NFT solutions or something that are aimed at kind of like an existing marketplace. Okay, Dogecoin is going to take cryptos to parts of the world in which crypto doesn't exist yet. But even today, right? Okay, even today, okay, with everything that's kind of happened since Dogecoin was created, okay, many, many people consider it to be a joke. Yeah. And I'm not going to go into loads of detail, okay, but there's 4 projects that I'm aware of, okay, that the DogeGod development team are working on. Now, these 4 projects, okay, when they become available, okay, they're gonna expand crypto. Yeah, they're not just going to be, they're going to expand crypto. I mean, for instance, right, just very quickly, right, Starlink. Okay, well, with Starlink, okay, what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to have your Dogecoin wallet linked to the, the Dogecoin chain, okay, and you'll be able to, have connect to another wallet without using the internet. Which is absolutely amazing, right? Because if you look at the penetration of the internet at a global level, okay, it hasn't got a global reach yet. But everyone's got a mobile phone, right? And with a mobile phone, okay, you don't need the internet. Yeah. So that one tiny project, right, out of 4 project, okay, is we believe a game changer. And of course, the brand recognition, right? Who hasn't heard of Dogecoin? Yeah, Dogecoin, we believe, okay, is probably more widely known than Bitcoin. Yeah, the father of crypto, right? Um, we believe that more people have like the brand recognition for Dogecoin is massive. Also as well, okay, you've got the world's richest man, okay, and you've got Vitalik, yeah, he's the guy that created Ethereum and smart contracts, yeah. Both of these two, the world's richest man and one of the pioneers of crypto, they both publicly endorse Dogecoin. Okay, so I don't think you're going to get it anymore, but not so long ago, people would just laugh at you when you said Dogecoin. Yeah, tell me about Sol, tell me about these other projects. Don't want to care about, Dogecoin is just a meme coin, right? Well, the world's changed. Yeah, Dogecoin is very much not a meme coin. It's very much moved on. If you look at the volume, right? Okay, just let's talk some numbers here. Okay, today's volume, okay, was a 2.3 billion. Okay, 5 days ago, 7 days ago, when I put the presentation together, it was like 300 million. So there's been some big movement, right? Okay, in the market with respect to market volume. The key thing to note, though, okay, is the amount of Dogecoin, okay, that's actually been transacted. Yeah, in just one day, okay, you've had over 30 billion Dogecoin, okay, transacted, and that's the opportunity, right? That's where the demand is. Yeah, that's what we want to tap into. We want to tap into the demand for Dogecoin. Now, we have an overall target of $50 million, right? We get to $50 million, that would represent a tiny amount of all transactions. Okay, the thing to note, okay, is that the tokenomics that I'll share with you, okay, these tokenomics have been built for this. Yeah, they haven't been built for today. They haven't been built for next month. They haven't built for Christmas. Okay, they've been built, okay, for us to achieve our objective. And of course, yeah, I mean, we know about this, right? That's the reason for the spike, right? Okay, Elon Musk has just moved into Twitter HQ, and just by a video of, I think he had a kitchen sink walking into the offices. Okay, that's had a massive impact on the price. But that massive impact is tiny. It's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. Okay, compared to what Dogecoin will achieve. We believe, okay, that Dogecoin will be a $1+ asset. Okay, and today's price, right? It was 6 cents a couple of days ago. It's 8 cents today. Well, we believe, okay, that asset today, okay, is going to at least increase by 16x. Now, how familiar is this? Okay, this is a token. It was launched in September. Okay, and had you bought at launch, you'd have been wrecked. Had you waited a day later, okay, to buy into this token, um, you'd have been really, really wrecked, right? I mean, it's the thing to note though, okay, is that when this token launched on the 2nd of September, it had CMC and Gecko listing at launch. The Telegram has over 90,000 followers, so a sizable number. Even had a PR campaign. Okay, and the liquidity as of today, when I pulled up the data, is 158K. Now, how many projects in the BSC space match this chart? Yeah, I would say a lot of them. In fact, most of them actually. Okay, and for us, okay, it's kind of like we're here to kind of educate people as well. To talk about our project and stuff. And I mean, how many times have I been asked about the liquidity of the project and how important it is and how secure it is? Well, this project, okay, launched with a liquidity of what, 160K, and it's dead. Yeah, liquidity means nothing. Okay, and it's just something that I wanted to just pipe into this AMA. Okay, when you're assessing a project, you can't use benchmarks like liquidity, doxing, and stuff because whether it's a genuine project or scammers, right? People know, okay, what they need to do to make the offer as appealing as they can to the investor. Okay, the reason why I showed that is because Dogecoin is completely different. Yeah, it's got nothing in common with any of these projects. It's on its own. It's unique. Nothing exists, okay, like Dogecoin does. Now, we launched, okay. Oh, by the way, okay. Now this chart is as of today. Okay. Now, at the moment, we have no CMC listing, we have no Gecko listing, we've had no PR, and we've had no marketing. Yeah. Everything that you see today and everything that I'm presenting today, okay, is through word of mouth. Okay, it's through people that through AMAs, through people speaking to other people. They've heard about the project and they've jumped in. Okay. So we've done nothing yet. Okay, and it's our intention, and we don't plan to do anything. Okay, because now's not the time to be marketing, right? The only thing we're working on at the moment is CMC and Gecko listing. But the project launched on the 8th of August. Okay, and if you're an investor, then you've doubled your money. We have a floor price. Okay, this is something, okay, that is many people won't have heard of this before. Okay, but this is a floor price means, okay, if everybody sells at the same time, that's the minimum price that you would receive. Okay, it's never zero. Okay, now this floor price is something that increases over time. So every transaction, okay, increases the floor price by a small amount. So since launch, the floor price has increased by 20%, and there's no cap on it. It's part of the tokenomics. Yeah, every single transaction that happens, so you see an increase in the floor price. This is a level of investor protection, right? That many people haven't seen before. Now we had a market cap launch of 93, well, just under 94,000, yeah, just under 94,000. Today the market cap is 149. Okay, the liquidity is 121% of market cap. And the marketing, okay, we have the way the tokenomics are split. Okay, 2.5% of the tokenomics goes into a marketing wallet. Currently has 12,345 Doge, so just under $1,000. That is there. It's visible. People can see. The thing to note, though, okay, this is the key thing. Okay, is that since we went live on the 8th of August, okay, we've accumulated over 67,000 Dogecoin to its investors. Yeah, which is a value of $5,000. Okay, just over $5,000. Now that's $5,000, okay, based on today's price. Yeah, but if you take your bear goggles off, your beer, that's my English. If you take your bear goggles off and put your bull goggles on, if you look at it from a bull market potential, okay, what you see is $67,000 minimum. Okay, that's been generated to its investors. Why? Because, like I said right at the beginning, okay, we believe in Dogecoin. Yeah, and we believe that Dogecoin is going to be the best, if not one of the best, okay, assets that an investor could own within the crypto space. Now, the tokenomics. Okay, well, when we launched, okay, we had a supply of 10 billion DogeGod. Okay, now that supply was split between liquidity and it was split between pre-sale. Yeah, we had a public pre-sale. It was available to everybody. There was no secret tokens. There wasn't any private pre-sales, any white listings, any developer token. Well, we have developer tokens actually, okay, but the developer tokens are locked for a year and they generate 0 Dogecoin. Okay, they're just locked for a year, and we get those after a year, and then they start earning Dogecoin. Yeah, why do we do this? Because we believe in the project. Okay, but in essence, okay, the tokenomics, okay, it allowed us, okay, we have a launch price, floor price, pre-sale price, and it shows you the liquidity and the market cap that we had at launch, right? But the thing to know, okay, about DogeGod and what separates us from everybody else, okay, is the fact that we have a floor price that I've spoken about. Every single transaction, okay, as part of the burn, okay, increases the LP, okay, and the other element, okay, is of course, with every transaction, it purchases Dogecoin. Yeah, because it's a burn, okay, and because the supply is, in constant decline, okay, that increases the value of, the asset itself. The key thing to note, though, okay, is that DogeGod is paired with CZUSD. Okay, that's a stable coin, yeah, and that's a stable coin that was, created by CZUSD DeFi Bank. Okay, now we've been working with these guys since February. Okay, to develop DogeGod. Now these guys are a DeFi bank. Okay, so they have their own services, they have their own products. But unlike a traditional bank, okay, if you invest in them, the returns that you get as an investor are crypto type returns. Yeah, they're not like going into a traditional bank and earning maybe 0.5% on your savings, right? Okay, they're very, very different beast. They're very, very different organization. And the good thing about these guys, right, okay, is not only do they have their own products, but they look for projects to invest in as well. And we met them. They liked what we were doing. Okay, we absolutely liked the technology that they developed. Okay, and the technology that you see, okay, that's been applied to DogeGod has been basically created by CZUSD. So together, we were able to create DogeGod. And DogeGod, like I say, it's completely different, okay, to any other rewards token that has entered the cryptocurrency space. The great thing, okay, about being paired to a stablecoin is, well, a stablecoin is always worth $1. Okay, that's meant that in the past couple of months, okay, in the past 3 months, right, while we went through our creation, to where we are today, okay, we weren't affected, we weren't impacted at all by by the BTC currency swings. Okay, we're stable. Yeah, so right from the beginning, okay, we had an element of stability, okay, that has not been seen before with a rewards token. I mean, how many times, right, have people bought tokens, for instance, okay, and they've spent $1,000, okay, and they've lost, it's dropped to $800, and it's done that because the price of BTC's dropped, right? Okay, there's a reason, why. Okay, if you look at the top cryptos, right, in the top 10, okay, a few of them are stable coins, and it's because of the stability. But we've taken that stability and we've applied it to DogeGod. So what that meant, okay, is that when we launched, okay, we launched with an LP, okay, that wasn't a barrier for growth. Yeah, it meant that right from day one, okay, it gave us a solid financial basis. But the liquidity pool itself, okay, isn't like your traditional liquidity pool. Okay, it does a lot more than just facilitate trades, right? The liquidity pool itself, okay, isn't something that you can extend. It's not something that's locked. It's something that is part of the contract, right? Can't change it. It's there. Yeah. Um, and like I said, okay, we have a price floor, right? And that price floor increases with every burn. And that price floor is locked into the tokenomics, yeah? You just look at the LP, you look at what the market cap is, okay, and you think, yeah, okay, if everyone's sold at the same time, yeah, we can support it. Okay, without even going into the detail, right? And going into the contract or anything. Okay, the numbers support the claims. And of course, a burn, okay, means that DogeGod is in constant decline. But the key thing to know, okay, and this is what separates us from all other rewards tokens, right? And this is why all other rewards tokens fail, is it's the liquidity pool. Okay, when it buys Dogecoin, it buys it with CZUSD. It doesn't buy it with DogeGod. Okay, the reason why reward tokens fail, and they will all fail, okay, is because to generate the reward, it has to cannibalize itself. Yeah, it has to sell. So so when you're selling Doge, so if you can imagine, right? Okay, for us to pay investors Dogecoin, okay, we would have had to sell DogeGod. Okay, we're cannibalizing ourselves. Yeah, it's constant sell pressure. Okay, and that is unsustainable. Okay, that is because a market doesn't survive on constant growth. Yeah, that doesn't survive. So reward tokens up until now, there's been zero longevity. Okay, because of the fact that they've had to cannibalize themselves in order to reward the investor. You don't do this with DogeGod. Completely different. Yeah, that meant that if you look at our chart, okay, all the red candles are candles generated from investors selling, which is fantastic, right? That's how it's supposed to be. Yeah, they're not contract sales. And the way it works, okay, it's a transactional ecosystem, yeah, in which 15% tax is charged for every buy, sell, and transfer. 12.5% is automatically paid back to DogeGod. Sorry, is 12.5% is automatically paid back to DogeGod holders in Dogecoin. 2.5%, okay, is goes into marketing, and you can see that in the Dapp. Everything's transparent, nothing's hidden with DogeGod. And can you guys hear me still? Hello?
Yes, Leo. Yes, we can hear you.
I'm just checking, right?
Do you
Okay.
have a
Something
question for me? Did you
that,
Go ahead, Leo.
I'm just checking. I'm just making sure it's not muted, right? And I've been
Yes,
talking to
we can
myself
hear you very nice.
for like 15 minutes. Okay, thank you very much. Okay. The reason why I
I was
asked the
just,
question now,
I was mute, but I was saying that it's a lot of like very innovative stuff. I really like the features.
thank you,
Actually,
thank you.
I haven't seen a couple of them before, so it's very interesting.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. Well, okay, something which is new, something that I announced that the team announced yesterday, okay, and it's just another layer of utility, okay, is that CZ Zodiac Defi Bank, okay, they have a range of products, okay, they have a range of products that they sell to investors, yeah, that investors invest in, okay. Now they're young, right? They're an internet bank. They're very young. They're like a year old. They've pretty much gone from zero to over $1 million in tangible assets, okay, and they offer a range of products. Now, I can confirm that moving forwards, okay, they're going to have a staking pool, and that staking pool is going to support DogeGod. Now, what that means to the investor today, okay, is they will buy DogeGod from the market to support that pool. That means that you have another level of buy pressure. Okay, so even if so the 15% tax, okay, well, that rewards you with Dogecoin, yeah. Okay, the fact that Dogecoin has been taken out and used to support other financial products, okay, well, that actually protects your asset, yeah, because that's another thing, right? Okay, why reward tokens have traditionally died, because they've had to sell themselves, okay, that asset has actually dropped in value. DogeGod is the complete opposite, yeah. With DogeGod, okay, the asset will increase in value.
Sounds
Okay,
nice.
that's
And
the
I have one question. So this stable coin, this token is made by the Zodiac, yeah, right?
yes, yep.
Okay, so they are so it's like the cooperation partnership between you and the CZ Zodiac, yeah, and they are also
Exactly.
using this for any other utilities, or
Yeah, they've developed the technology. They've developed the technology, and they have something called a fair try program. And what it is, okay, is they help they help projects, okay, launch and establish themselves, of which DogeGod is one of them. Is
okay, that's cool.
one project. Yeah, it's actually good. It's almost like, okay, it's almost like me going to a bank, and I've got a great idea. I want to set up a business, and I speak to the bank and I ask them for support. Yeah. Well, the difference between CZ Zodiac, okay, and me going to say like a normal bank, okay, is they don't just give me a loan. I mean, for instance, like when we launched, okay, to launch DogeGod, yeah, we needed to generate $18,500. Okay, $18,500. Okay, now we did that because we had a public pre-sale. It was filled in 3 days. It was very, very quick. Okay, and what that meant, okay, is that meant that we were able to create the ecosystem, that we were able to start the ecosystem off. Okay, that meant that CZ Zodiac, okay, they made a big financial injection, okay, into the ecosystem. Yeah, that meant that we didn't launch with a liquidity pool of $18,500. That meant that we launched with the liquidity pool of just over $100,000. Okay, and that is locked. That is locked within the ecosystem. The other difference is, okay, because of their expertise, yeah, the tech that they've developed, right, is truly unique. Okay, we were able to take their tech and integrate it into our proposition. Yeah. And that's why, okay, it wasn't just the fact that they gave us an injection of, money, to, kickstart the ecosystem. It was also the fact that they were able to, give us the technology, okay, to be able to, I would say, make our dreams reality. We owe them a lot, actually. They're a fantastic organization. I mean, for
Sure.
instance, okay, yeah.
Sorry, I interrupt you. I was going to ask one question. Are they providing you also like the advisory, like in the business, also advisory in the blockchain area, in the development?
Yeah, I mean, one of the, the developer, okay, the key developer of, CZUSD, he's also the key developer for DogeGod as well. Okay, he's part of our development team. He's part of our team. So yeah, I mean, they've given us the technology, but then they just haven't given the, but it's not a software package. It says, oh, here you go, use it. Okay, they've shared with us, their technology, and we've been able to integrate it into DogeGod. Yeah, to the point in which, okay, the
Okay.
developer of DogeGod is the same developer actually. Okay, it's the
Okay,
same guy.
so it's great fundamentals, because when you are developing something, it's good to have the like team of the people which are working, cooperating, and they have different skills. Because in many projects you have like one developer, when the developer is disappearing somewhere, then is the problem. The project is dying. That's big
Exactly.
difference.
Exactly. And also the other thing as well, okay, is anyone listening to this AMA, okay, if they understand smart contracts, right, okay, they should look at the DogeGod contract, because the DogeGod contract is a very complex piece of code. Okay, it's not something that you can cut and paste and just do a cut, paste, copy, change the name, boom, you've got a new token, right? Okay, this is a very complex piece of code. Okay, in fact, you've actually got 5 contracts and they work all together. It's like a spider's web when you actually try and map up how it all works together. It's a very, very complex piece of code. And, um, you know, and that's where, okay, numbers, right? Okay, just, things like liquidity pool, locks and, doxing and, all that stuff. Okay, that can be fabricated, yeah, but the blockchain can't. And one of the best things about the blockchain is the fact that it's open source, that everyone can see it. Yeah, and if you look at what we've done and what they've developed, okay, it's all 100% open source. Okay, and we encourage anyone to look at that, okay, because that's your test on whether or not a project is real or not. It's the code. Okay, and the code that we've developed, okay, is truly unique, and it's something that we're very proud of. Now, the other thing as well, okay, is we have a Dapp. Yeah, we launched on day one with a Dapp. This is what the Dapp looked like on day one. This is what it looks like today. Okay, we changed it after a month because that was based on community feedback, right? Because it's only when you launch a project that's when you really get an understanding of what works and what doesn't. We actually changed it. So that's the Dapp. Now going quickly, right, I can show you the Dapp in action. Okay, let me go into so many windows open. Right, okay, this is the Dapp. Okay, this is a wallet I've connected to. This is a marketing wallet that we use. Okay, this is the marketing wallet that whenever we have AMAs and so on, okay, we're going to talk around the numbers. Yeah, so if you connect your wallet to it, okay, you can see everything that I said before. So you can see, for instance, the accumulated amount of Doge, that the contract's generated to its investors. If you connect your wallet up to it, you'll be able to see how much DogeGod you hold. You'll be able to see what's actually in the contract, pending withdrawal. You can then make a claim, okay, and that claim goes, directly into your wallet. Gives you an estimation of, the amount of Doge per day, okay, and it tells you how much Dogecoin you've earned since the contract's created. Now, the cool thing is, like I say, the blockchain never lies, right? Okay, what I did, okay, is from when I launched to today, I actually transferred this account over from a normal MetaMask wallet to a MetaMask wallet that was protected by a Trezor. Yeah, and that's something that I encourage anyone to do. If you have over $1,000, right, in crypto, okay, and it's in, smart chains and stuff, then invest in a hardware wallet. With a hardware wallet, you are 100% protected, and it doesn't matter whether it's Trezor, whether it's a Ledger. Okay, it's just that extra level of security, right? I did that. So what that meant, okay, is that the amount of Dodge that I earn is zero. Yeah, why? Because I haven't actually taken anything out. Okay, the actual, what the contract has, what the investment has actually delivered is sitting in, the amount of, Dogecoin in the wallet. Now, after this call, what I'll do, okay, is I'll post the wallet addresses of both wallets, so people can see for themselves, right, that what I'm saying is reality, right? It's true. And that's what I encourage anyone to do, right? When they're doing their due diligence on a project, yeah, forget the words, go with the data, right? Go with the blockchain, go with the code, okay? Because words are just words, they're irrelevant, they're meaningless, right? You need to go with tangibles, okay? But this is great, okay? But what this does, this is great, okay, because this allows you to manage your wallet. But then what it does, like I say, is it shows our transparency. Yeah. So for instance, the marketing wallet, it's there. Okay, that's the amount of Dodge that's been generated. That's how much the contract's been burned. Okay, it's burn tokenomics. So like I say, every transaction triggers a burn. Lots and lots of useful data. Okay, that number one, it shows that we're transparent. And number two, it's a useful tool, right, for investors, right? Okay, when they're managing their assets. Now, this particular wallet, okay, I actually bought, okay, this is a 1.1 BNB investment, okay, that was 1 BNB in the pre-sale, in the public pre-sale, and then there was 0.1 after it launched. Okay, so that was around, $200.
Sale? Which platform? That's also interesting.
Yeah, so that was yeah. So you can actually see, right? I mean, like I say, after the call, I'll post both addresses so people can actually cross-reference what I'm saying to them to just confirm. Okay, what I'm saying is valid. Okay, but okay, it was around a 200 BNB investment. Okay, now that 200 BNB has now doubled in value. That's gone up to $500, right? So I've doubled my investment. Yeah, the thing to know, okay, is the amount of Dogecoin that is generated, right? When I look at my Dogecoin, okay, that this wallet's generated, I don't see, I don't, I don't see $44, right? Okay, I see $580. Okay, you need to think, not today. You need to think about tomorrow, and uh, you know, people thought. I'm laughing actually because people don't think I'm so crazy anymore, right? Because I've been saying this for a long time now, okay? And people just thought, oh, you're crazy. It's just the meme coin. Forget about it, yeah? Not so many people are saying this now. When I turn around and I say Dogecoin is going to be over $1, I don't get any objections anymore. People can actually start to see, okay, that's going to be a reality. So with DogeGod, okay, this is a real world example here, right? You can see your initial investment has increased in value. Okay, and you can see the amount of Dodge that you've actually earned. Anyone that sells their Dodge now is crazy, right? Just keep it. Don't sell it. It defeats the object of DogeGod. Okay, so that's the Dapp in action. But like I say, okay,
it's live on the production, yeah. So it's available for everyone.
yes, absolutely. Well, we launched on the 8th of August, right? So we're almost 3 months old. So we're almost 3 months old, and like the example that and if you look at the example that I gave earlier, right? Okay, many coins don't last 2 months and they're dead.
It's true.
Yeah. Well, we're now 3 months. Yeah, we're not listed on CMC. We're not listed on CoinGecko. We've done zero marketing. Okay, and we've done zero PR. The only thing that we've done, okay, is AMAs, and just AMAs, and just kind of like reached out to whoever we could to talk about the project. And there's a simple reason for that. Okay, the reason for that, okay, is now's not the time to spend money. Now's not the
Yeah,
time to spend
absolutely,
money
absolutely. It's
because we're
better to
still
wait a
in a
couple
bear
of
market.
months and then a little
Well,
bit better moment for it.
exactly, exactly. So, so what we're doing in a way, real projects, okay, during a bear market, they carry on, yeah, and we, and we're carrying on. We're still building, yeah, we're still adding utility, we're still adding value to, DogeGod, and that's going to be the case. And when the market turns, okay, then we hope to be in a position, okay, to come up with an extensive PR campaign, because what we need to do is we need to educate people. That's one of the reasons why we have AMAs, why we need AMAs, is because what I'm explaining to you is completely new. It's something that you haven't seen before, and it's something that we need to educate people. Like, for instance, the LP. The way we use the LP is completely different to everybody else. It's actually embedded in the contract. You can't extend it. You can't lock it because it's part of the contract. Completely different to everything else. And that's why AMAs are important, and that's why we want to get this message across, and that's why it's an opportunity to the investor, right? Because we believe that when the market hears about DogeGod, it's going to explode. Why is it going to explode? Because the demand for Dogecoin is already huge. Yeah, it's massive.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. I don't know when the next bull run will be, but for sure you are building like on the solid fundamentals. I have seen many projects having the reward tokens in variety of tokens, but I think the Dogecoin is good choice for sure. With this, I
Yeah,
agree 100%.
yeah, that's cool. Because the thing to know is anyone listening to the AMA, okay, is you need to think about how do you get your reward. If you invest in a token, how do you get your reward? Okay, the reality is, okay, is up until now, okay, it's actually, done by cannibalizing itself. Yeah. So, like I say, you know, DogeGod would not. If DogeGod had to sell DogeGod to buy Dogecoin to pay investors, we'd be dead in 6 months. It's
Yeah.
unsustainable, and that's unsustainable with and that's with like I say, all reward tokens up until now, because we're linked to a stable coin, and that's the innovation. Yeah. The other thing to note, okay, and to be wary of, okay, and this is kind of like personal, is anything which has got Dodge or looks like a dog, okay, but doesn't actually benefit the Dogecoin ecosystem, for me is not good, because what it's doing is it's leeching off the Dogecoin. Okay, and that's why the Dogecoin community is very, very protective, about their coin. Okay, because everyone's seen thousands of projects out there. They're all like dog themed, named, but they generate zero value to Dogecoin. Yeah, we're the only project, okay, that actually benefits Dogecoin. Yeah, so we benefit the Dogecoin ecosystem, because for us there's constant sell pressure. There's constant buy pressure for Dogecoin. There are other projects, right? Okay, let me see what's flavor of the month at the moment. Is it Dog Chain or Dodge Chain? That for me, irrelevant of its offering to an investor, I would not touch. Why wouldn't I touch it? Because it's trying to be Dogecoin. It's trying to convince the investor that it's Dogecoin, and it's not. Yeah, it's just trying to leech off of the
Okay.
brand, right? DogeGod itself, okay, if you look at it today, mining, right? People mine for Dogecoin, right? Mining's no longer an option now, because electricity costs have destroyed home mining, right? I mean, I used to be a miner, but my miners are gathering dust. I should have sold them a year ago, because now they're worth next to nothing. I don't think I'll ever use them again. But hey, that's crypto, right? You live and learn, and kind of like need to move with the times, right? The other thing is, okay, you could buy Dogecoin, right? You could buy Dogecoin today, okay, say 1,000, but then you sell it tomorrow, it's still 1,000 Dogecoin. You buy DogeGod today, okay, then not only will it generate Dogecoin, it will also, as an asset, increase in value. And that's what people have seen. Even though today our presence, our market cap is tiny, it's very, very small, people are still earning money. Yeah, the amount of Dogecoin people are earning it, people are happy with the Dogecoin rewards they're getting today. Okay, and the contract's not even started yet. Yeah, when we get to like, a market cap of 500K, okay, you could see like instead of getting like 2 Dogecoin a day, you'll be getting 20 Dogecoin a day, 25 Dogecoin a day. If you take into account that asset is going to be over $1, okay, that's like $25, $30 on a minimal investment. Yeah, it's well, I'm pro Dogecoin, right? You could trade for Dogecoin. Okay, yeah, that's good, but if you own DogeGod, okay, you earn Dogecoin irrelevant of whether the market's up, down, or flat. And like I say, there are other rewards tokens, right? Okay, but with DogeGod, we've stripped everything away from it. We've just focused on the tokenomics, yeah? There's nothing hidden. There's we're 100% transparent. There's no hidden fat. Okay, so our earnings, um, uh, today, they're significantly better than other tokens. Although that's hard to say because there isn't a competitor out there, okay, that is equivalent to DogeGod. We're 100% transparent. Everything I've said is open source, okay, and we've got a very, very small but strong community. Just join and ask. But the key thing is longevity. Okay, it's because because of the link with the stablecoin, because of our link with CZUSD. Okay, we're going to be around for years. We're absolutely going to be around for years. The tokenomics. Okay, you could say, oh yeah, that's what they all say. Okay, but our tokenomics confirm what I've just said. Yeah, there's no sell pressure. We can just afford to grow. And the thing to note, okay, by yesterday's, the comment that I made, okay, the fact that CZ Zodiac, okay, have, they're going to open another pool for their investors to earn, DogeGod, okay, and they're going to fuel that pool by buying DogeGod from the market. That's another that's going to see the asset increase in value. So it's not just one element that that makes the asset more valuable. It's lots and lots. It's the whole tokenomics. It's all these things are building and building and building. And one thing that I can promise you guys, right, okay, is this is just the start. This is just the beginning. Okay, there's stuff that we're working on that I'm not going to talk to you about. Okay, I'm not going to talk to you about because that's just selling bullshit. That's selling futures, right? That's selling dreams. Okay, I'll talk to you guys about it. Okay, when it's available. Yeah, when we're just about to launch, when we're 100% sure it's going to happen. So just like this staking pool that's just appeared. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Okay, because we're going to keep building. Because if you take the staking pool away, we're still a very, very strong asset. We're just going to keep building and building and building. And
one word from me.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that about the transparency and everything. I like the numbers on your community, on the Twitter, on the Telegram. Like you can see that it's real community. You didn't buy 10,000 members or something like this, but you are starting slowly to grow it, slowly and fairly.
Yeah.
This is something I appreciate really, really much. Because then you can see that this is organic people. It's not like the army of bots, 10,000, but real people talking and, being friends and enjoying being in the community. This is really important for me. And I think for a lot of people also.
Yeah, and we completely agree 100%. Okay, we're kind of like real. The thing that kind of annoys me, okay, is CMC and Gecko listings, right? This is something that is actually really, really annoying for me. Okay, if you want them to list your token, okay, they'll do it for free. Yeah, but okay, if you actually go through the process with speaking to them directly, okay, it could be anything from 2, 3, 4 months, for them to list the project. Okay, you just have, but if I pay somebody $2,000, okay, I can get it listed in 24 hours. Now work that out. That's why in the example that I said earlier, right, when they launched, okay, and on day one they had CMC and they had Gecko listing. That tells me that they paid $5,000, okay, to get it listed immediately. Well, why are these tokens able to pay $5,000, okay, and get it listed immediately, okay, and honest projects like us, yeah, why can't we just go, why can't they charge? Why can't they turn around and say, I don't know, $2,000, okay, to get listed? Why do we have to go through a third party? It's a joke. So, yeah. So if anyone from Gecko and CMC are listing, please, we love you, but fix it. It's just not fair. But DogeGod is unique. Okay, there's nothing out there, okay, that does what DogeGod does. Okay, we're transparent, we're open, but the thing is, we're sustainable. Okay, we're 3 months old. We haven't even started yet. This is just the beginning. But yeah, we're 3 months old. How many projects are dead in 3 months? Yeah, how many projects have people invested in? Okay, where it's flatlined, okay, and they hope it's going to get back to what it was, but it's never going to happen, right? It's dead. It's never going to happen. Okay, DogeGod is completely different to that, and it's profitable as well. I've highlighted DogeGod because what these tokens have done in the past, if they focused on the reward to make it nice and big, but there's been no sustainability. Yeah, for us, right from day one, when we created the concept, the token, okay, the actual, the asset, the DogeGod, is just as important as Dogecoin. If we're going to survive, it needs to be just as important. And as you can see, okay, this is an asset that is going to rise in value. Okay, and the higher the value, the higher the market cap, the more transactions, the more Dogecoin it's going to generate. It's like a snowball that's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And this is just the beginning. Okay, and everything that I've told you guys, right? Okay, is innovative. It's new. Yeah, no one else has done what we've done. Okay, and that's the opportunity, and that's the opportunity for people listening to the AMA. Okay, because the world is going to hear about DogeGod. Absolutely, it is. Why? Because DogeGod, yeah, delivers Dogecoin to its investors. Yeah, who doesn't want Dogecoin? Yeah, give it a year, give it two, everybody on the planet will want Dogecoin. Yeah, and as long as Dogecoin exists, so will DogeGod. This is your chance. Join us right at the beginning. Okay, so
Leo, one question.
yes, please do. I've kind of finished now, so.
Okay, so what are your secret plans, like, to convince people that it's better to invest now in the DogeCode than to buy the Dogecoin directly? For sure, you're planning something about this.
Well, see, for us, right? Okay, see for us, okay, kind of like need to give it time, right? It's like I said before, right? If you buy 1,000 Dogecoin today, okay, and sit on it, if you sell it in a year, you'll be selling 1,000 Dogecoin. Okay, if you buy DogeGod today, yeah, so instead of spending $1,000 on Dogecoin, you buy $1,000 of DogeGod. In a year's time, okay, let's just say, right, okay, let's just say, I don't know, let's just say you only generated, like, I don't know, 900 Dogecoin, for instance. You think, oh no, I've lost money here. Well, no, you haven't actually, because DogeGod as an asset itself has increased in value as well. So what we're saying, okay, is you can buy Dogecoin. Fantastic. Okay, it's I'm glad that you bought Dogecoin. I'm a believer, right? I'm a maximalist, right? I'm a Dogecoin maximalist, right? It's great. Okay, but okay, you would earn more as an investor, okay, by spending $1,000 on Dogecoin today, okay, than buying $1,000 of Dogecoin today, because of the tokenomics, yeah, because of the fact that you're going to get an income that you can see, okay, is constantly rising. In fact, just to add to that, actually, if you look at the Dapp, okay, you can see that the amount of Dogecoin that you earn increases every second, right? The reason why it increases every second is because what happens is when the Dogecoin is generated by the transaction, it isn't instantly given to investors. It's spread over 7 days. Okay, it's spread over 7 days. And then when another transaction happens, okay, then what's left to pay, the contract has to pay, plus the new transaction that's added onto it, okay, it increases. So it's constant. So it's 7 days. It resets. Transaction 7 days. Transfer 7 days. Yeah, sell 7 days. Buy 7 days. Okay, so people can actually see it. So they can see it grow. That's so even that, nothing's make believe. It's all in the blockchain. It's all there. Now the question is, right? Okay, can I turn around and say, oh, I can 100% guarantee that if you buy $1,000 worth of DogeGod today instead of Dogecoin in a year's time, okay, it'll be significantly more. I can't say that. That's just. So I was gonna say bullshit then, but probably the wrong word to use, right? I can't say that. But look at the tokenomics, yeah. Look at what we've done. Okay, look at where we are. Look at what we're planning to do. Okay, and then ask yourself, right? Okay, is it possible? Is it possible? And the answer is, it's very much possible. It's very much possible that you buy DogeGod instead of Dogecoin. Okay, in a year's time, yeah, you'll have more Dogecoin, and the asset itself will be worth more as well. So, but then the only way we're going to convince people, okay, is through time. Yeah. I mean, imagine, right? Okay, if I was giving you this AMA on the 8th of August, right? Okay, there'd be a lot of, oh, well, I know the LP, oh, well, I'm not sure, is it? Well, look, we're now 3 months old, and we're in a very strong position, right? Okay, we're in a very strong position, and we're just going to keep on growing and growing and growing. So what's going to happen, right? Okay, is if you can imagine when the market turns, okay, when there's a bear market, okay, when it turns to bull market, we'll have a Dapp. And on that Dapp, it will show how much Dodge we've created. It will show how old the project is. So, in 2 years' time, in a year's time, like people say, well, shall I trust DogeGod? Is it, well, time is the ultimate test. Yeah. Time is the ultimate test. So if we're around in a year, okay, that's a pretty safe. Me personally, okay, I've been a crypto investor now for many years, right? Okay, I have a test, and that test is 6 months. Okay, if I'm interested in a token, right? If I'm interested in a token, I'll just make a note of that token, and just then I get a reminder 6 months afterwards to look at it again. And if it's still around in 6 months, that's when I think, okay, I might invest. Okay, that's my rule of thumb, right? That's what I use. Okay, so I'm not into kind of like pump and dumps. Okay, people make money on pump and dumps. That's not what I'm about. And DogeGod is not a pump and dump. DogeGod is a serious investment.
Okay, so we are happy to have you on board in the Coin Market League.
Well,
okay.
Yeah, no, thanks. Thank you.
So one question from me. Are you planning, what about the roadmap? Are you planning to release some new functionalities, like, for example, auto-compounding of the DogeCode, like to automatically convert the rewards in the Dogecoin for the DogeGod? Something like this?
Well,
because the people are getting rewarded.
Yeah, the reason why we have a manual claim is to cut down on the transaction costs. Okay, it's to cut down on the transaction costs. The problem is, okay, it's very expensive if you gave everybody automatically Dogecoin. Now, what we've done, okay, these are small little innovations, right? These are small things, okay, that that you use, that you can identify a good project from a bad project, right? Is, say for instance, you want to buy DogeGod, right? You want to buy some more DogeGod. Okay, you go into the Dapp. Yeah, you can buy it on PancakeSwap, or you can buy it through CZ.cash. Okay, when you buy DogeGod, at the same time, if you have any Dogecoin pending, okay, it automatically goes to your wallet. So what we're doing, okay, is we're using that transaction fee to do two things. Yeah, we're using that transaction fee to buy the DogeGod, but at the same time, okay, whatever Dogecoin you have in the Dapp, that automatically gets sent to your wallet. So you'd have to pay for that. So what we've done is we've looked at this from a cost perspective, yeah, because the more expensive the transaction fee, where does that money come from? Well, that money comes from your rewards, right? That's what pays for the transaction fee. Well, we've looked at, we've made this as streamlined as we possibly can. Yeah. So, the transaction fees that you pay, I mean, that's deliberate. So auto rewards, that's just lazy. Okay, because someone has to pay for that. Okay, and the people that have how you pay for it is through your rewards. So that's something that we're not going to do. Okay, but we have got a few other things that we're working on. Okay, because we're about I mean our partner, okay, our developer, yeah, we're our collaborator, right? Okay, we have a very close relationship with CZUSD Defi Bank. They're a bank, and I encourage everyone to have a look at them and look at what they're offering. Okay, expect more financial packages from us, definitely. Yeah, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. But I don't want to sell futures, right? Because what we've got today is very, very compelling. Yeah, we just want to keep adding to it. And what we want people to do, okay, today the opportunity, right, is if you jump in quick, it's like everything else, right? Okay, if you jump in quick, right, you'll get the most rewards, right? You'll get the biggest benefit from it, because like I say, we're not going anywhere. We're going to carry on growing. We've got a small community, but it's an active, it's a good community, okay, but it's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And I hope you guys, right, listening to this think, yeah, okay, join, and help us build. Okay.
Sure,
So,
we will share the link to your Telegram. If anyone's interested, they can join.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's all I can say. So, so yeah. So, any other questions? Is that kind of?
I was going to ask about the roadmap. If you are planning, what about this the new feature? If you are planning to release something nice.
We are, yeah, absolutely we are. Absolutely we are. I mean, one of the questions that you haven't asked, okay, that we get asked all the time is NFTs. Yeah. When are you going to launch some NFTs, right? That's a question that we get asked all the time, right? We're working on it. But it needs to add value, right? There needs to be, there needs to be something, there needs to be some kind of association with it. There needs to be some reason for it.
Yeah, of course, and some utilities, of course.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. The thing that I will say though, okay, is that everything revolves around Dogecoin. Everything revolves around Dogecoin. There needs to be a benefit. There needs to be if it doesn't offer, if the benefit isn't more Dogecoin to the investor, then it's not a right fit for DogeGod. Because DogeGod has just got one job to do. Yeah, and that one job to do is to reward, is to continually reward Dogecoin to its investors. Yeah, the asset itself, the value, it's great that the asset's doubled in value. It's great that, the bank, okay, is buying DogeGod, okay, to fund its own staking pool because that increases the value of the asset, but that's secondary. That's like a secondary benefit. Yeah, the reason why we like it is because it means that DogeGod can last forever. It means that DogeGod can last for years, yeah. But anything that we apply, any benefit that we apply, and the stuff that we're working on, it has to be around Dogecoin. That's what it's created for, right? Anything that deviates from that is just it's not for us.
Okay, thank you. So nice. It was a lot of very valuable informations. Maybe we have some questions from the community. If someone would like to ask something to the Leonardo.
Hi, yeah, the pool you're talking about through CZUSD DeFi Bank. Can you explain that again on what the process is of that? And,
Yeah, sure.
How that benefits DogeGod.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, what happens is, right, okay, is I'll take this offline, right? I'm just going to keep it at top level. I don't want to go into lots of detail, right? Because I don't want to go into, the CZ Zodiac product offerings because, they're really good, but they take time to explain, right? The bottom line, okay, is they're going to have a range of staking pools, okay, that if you stake on those pools, you get rewards. Yeah. They've had pools already. Okay, this is a new generation. Yeah, this is a new, but they've run out. Yeah, they're working on a new set of reward pools. They've been very successful. Okay, they're one of the reasons why CZ Zodiac Bank, right, has gone from like 0 assets to over $1 million, to over $1 million in assets in like just under a year. What it will do, okay, is if you sign up to that staking pool, then you will get DogeGod. Okay, now the DogeGod that you receive, okay, that's going to be, CZ Zodiac are going to buy that, okay, from the marketplace. So every buy they make is just going to be like me or you buying DogeGod, right? It's going to increase the value of the token. Okay, there's going to be no. So if you're an investor, so if you already own DogeGod, if you're an investor, because CZ Zodiac are buying DogeGod, your asset is going to increase in value, right? Yeah. So DogeGod is going to be worth more. Now, in terms of the actual, you don't get any Dogecoin from it though. Okay, it's that bit is whitelisted, so you're not going to get any Dogecoin for it. Okay, but you're going to see your asset increase in value. What happens is CZ Zodiac they take that DogeGod, okay, and they give it to that investor. Now, the moment that DogeGod is in that investor's wallet, that's when it starts generating Dogecoin. Yeah. So what that does, okay, is if they sell it straight away, okay, then that transaction generates Dogecoin for everybody. If they keep it, okay, then fantastic. What we hope, okay, is that they keep it, they connect up to the Dapp, they actually realize that, oh wow, this is a really good investment here. I'm going to buy some more. I'm going to buy some more. I'm going to buy some more. So it gives them a taste. It gives them a taste of the tokenomics. And that's the thing, okay, with DogeGod, right? Okay, is taste it. Even if it's $10, right? Just buy $10, okay, and just watch the tokenomics. Yeah, just watch and see how it works, see how it grows. So that's the benefit. But then that's an additional benefit, right? So, and that's a unique benefit. Okay, it's the fact that we've got this relationship with CZ Zodiac, and they have a range of financial products that they're able to say, oh, okay, yeah, okay, we'll have a product, and we'll gear that product around DogeGod. So how are we going to support that? Oh, okay, we'll buy DogeGod. They buy DogeGod, they give it to their investors, and if you're a DogeGod holder, okay, your asset increases in value. That's fantastic.
Nice. It's really, really good feature. So yeah, it's like also like the form of this will be like also the form of the auto compounding I was saying, because this way it's also going automatically.
Exactly. Now this, okay, now, I mean, a week ago, right? I mean, I announced this to the community yesterday, right? The team had a discussion. It was finalized. Okay, makes sense. We can do it. We're going to do it. Thank you, CZ Zodiac, for creating this product. Okay, we launched, we posted it yesterday. A week ago, no one knew about this. Yeah. And that's because we're builders. We're builders, right? And we're going to look at, and when we look at DogeGod, okay, we just want it to be the most profitable source of Dogecoin on the planet. And that might involve 5 or 6 different products. Yeah, the ecosystem, okay, might involve 5 or 6 different products, right? Okay, not just, rewards generated through transactions, right? It could be, a whole host of other things as we move forwards. But like I say, our vision, okay, is Dogecoin. Yeah. And this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning, but try it and see. And we're not going anywhere. We're going to be around. But yeah, and at the very least, right, if you don't buy DogeGod, buy Dogecoin, because it's the no one talks about it, right? Yeah, how many YouTubes have you seen where they talk about the top 10 cryptos and they don't talk about Dogecoin? They talk about everything else, but they talk about Dogecoin. Why? Because they don't understand. They either don't understand or they deliberately don't want to talk about it. Yeah. And, it's still, and it's so undervalued, right? It's like, you know, it's like name a crypto in the top 10. Okay, that is gonna, see an increase of like, 16. Is Bitcoin gonna increase by 16x when the market turns? Is Ethereum gonna do that? I don't think so. You know, DogeGod or Dogecoins, absolutely it will. Because for so many years, okay, people have ignored it. People have ignored it. And what it's done, okay, Dogecoin itself is kind of a Trojan horse. Okay, because people have always considered it to be a joke, it's established itself everywhere. Everywhere. Okay, so when people like Elon Musk, right, turn around and say, Dogecoin is going to be the currency of the world, okay, when you actually look at it, when you look at what they're developing, you think, yeah, wow, it might be actually, it could be, okay, and we want to follow, yeah, we want to follow and we want to grow. Like I say, to just be a companion for Dogecoin, because all we want to do is make it very, very easy for people to buy into, the Dogecoin ecosystem and earn Dogecoin. Yeah, invest in other projects. Absolutely, there are other projects that are going to do really, really well when the market turns. But if people are looking for some security, right? Something that isn't just a dream or something that is based on things that are being built, reality. Okay, then it has to be Dogecoin.
Okay, thank you, Leo. Really
Awesome,
amazing
yeah.
stuff. Very innovative, and I see big
Yeah, no,
perspectives.
thank
I never give any financial advices, but personally, I'm convinced.
well, look, I mean, like, yeah, join us, right? Join us on Telegram, right? Okay, because like I said, we've got a small but a really, really good community. Help us grow, right? Join us, help us grow. Yeah, we're at the very, very beginning, okay, of something really, really special. So thanks very much for your time, and yeah, come and visit, and and thanks for recording the AMA, right? Because this is an AMA that we'll share, right, with everybody else, right? Okay, because it's an
Yes,
opportunity
absolutely.
for us to give people an up, because it changes. Every AMA I do, I keep changing it because we're changing. So this is great because because you do the AMA and and then we take the AMA and then we share it with everybody because it's the update. Yeah, this is today's update for DogeGod. So so
Okay, thank you, Leo.
it's good. It's good both ways, right? So
Okay. I also invite all the
okay, well,
community of the DogeGod to visit the CoinMarketLeague and vote for the DogeGod, because we are publishing the weekly rankings on Twitter, so you can be seen among many other projects and get some extra recognition. It's free, so why not?
yeah,
Hey guys,
definitely.
real quick before you close the recording, because I want to make sure that everybody hears this. Okay, if you have not contacted coinmarketleague.com and communicated with the staff and signed up to their website, please do. They are fabulous. They have taken care of DogeGod. They have been so wonderful. You will enjoy working with them. CoinMarketLeague.com is a pleasure to be a part of, and I look forward to our future with CoinMarketLeague.com. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you for the kind words. I'm really happy, really glad. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, no, we mean it. We've in our 3-month journey, right? Okay, we've it's always nice, okay, to meet good pockets in crypto. This crypto is a very, very dangerous place, right? If you don't have an understanding and stuff, and you're definitely a safe space. So yeah, I'm 100% endorse everything that Jay's just said about you guys. Definitely.
Thank you. Okay, guys. So any final questions from the community? If not, then we are closing the recording and EMA.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Goodbye.
No more questions. So take care, guys, and good luck with the DogeGod. We'll be following the progress and see you next time.
Yeah, thank you. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye bye.